How exactly would you categorize that shot? You looked at it a few times now. It's not really a wrist shot. It's not really a snap shot. What'd you do there?
It's a wrist shot. Goalies are good. You got to learn different ways to shoot. It's a wrist shot.
Any extra dad strength on that goal? You're gonna save the puck for Callum?
Oh, I didn't even get it. Hopefully there's a few more to come.
Brian, you've played on some good teams in your career. How impressed are you with the run that this team's on right now, with all the people still on the lineup?
Yeah, we're still trying to get better too, and it's a pretty high standard. And it's just a great feeling. It's such a high standard that comes, the coaching staff, but the people that are driving the bus, the leaders, and how hard they work and what they kind of demand of themselves. Everybody kind of falls in line. There's a lot of, a ton of encouragement. Guys kind of know where they fit and what they're supposed to do, and a number of different guys have come in and played, and some great attitudes. Everybody wants to be in there. Everybody wants to contribute. It's a great thing right now. We get more than half the season to go. It tightens up quite a bit as it gets going. You don't know what's going to happen in terms of if you get injuries or you get illness or whatever happens. So you just try to accumulate points and continue to focus on what you can do each night. I think we've done a pretty good job of that. That's really that's what it is, really. I mean, even certain points tonight, we weren't happy with how we were playing. Stretches of the game where it wasn't good enough and wasn't acceptable. And we have the ability to kind of turn it around and reset. So I think we did a pretty good job of that. We've been able to do that, I think, all year long.
You've had Casper Bjorkquist on your line as of late. Just what have been your impressions of him in his first few games?
He's a great communicator, actually. He does talk a lot on the ice. He's he's a gritty player. He's a north-south guy. He's got a great defensive conscience too. I think with our role, we fit pretty well together, and you have some speed and skill with Dom. So I thought it's an easy fit. Again, by nature of how this kind of season's gone, you play with a number of different guys, and he gets called up, and he's played a few games. He's done really well. I think he's done what he's asked of, and as a centerman, he's easy to read off of. He's great support. We got to make really high percentage plays, I think, our line. And I think we kind of did that to start the game with our shifts. When we got a chance to get out there, we kind of get it in their end and try to create stuff, and he's a big part of that. He forechecks hard. He plays a hard game. He's a big, strong kid. It's a lot of fun playing with a guy like that.
And even setting aside the points that Tanger gets, because of who he is and his skill level, what does he do to set the table for the whole team, really, with everything that he does back there?
When he has the puck, he's a threat. He's dynamic. He can pound it. He can make some great passes, and he obviously can skate. And he's out there for half the game. He can defend. He's a number one defenseman for a reason. He's done it for a long time, and I'm going against him in the past. It's just there's a number of different things that you have to be aware of with him, and he still surprises guys with different plays he can make. And I think it's just he's got so much skill. He's unpredictable to other teams sometimes because of what he can do. And look at what he's produced for how many years in a row now. So and he plays half the game, which I'm exhausted right now after those 2 nights, and he's probably working out.